The number one seed, the Melbourne Storm. Let's go through their team in this fashion. Number one, Ryan Pappenhausen, the wingers. Will Warbrick and Xavier Coates. Jack Howarth in the centres, the youngster. Nick Meaney alongside him. Cameron Munster, Jerome Hughes. Is he going to pick up the Dally M tomorrow night? Jerome Hughes. Up front, Tui Kamakamitha comes into the starting side for Nelson Asofa Solomona. His other bookend, Josh King. Harry Grant. Harold, as Brian likes to call him. He's the dummy half. Sean Bloor in the back row with Eli Katoa. Trent Liero, who was the 18th man, or part of the extended squad for the Maroons. He is the lock. The bench. Number 14, Tyron Wishart. Number 15, Christian Welsh. Number 16, Jai Russo. Number 16, Lazarus Falepu. Number 17, honest as the day is long, Alec McDonald. The 18th man at this point is Grant Anderson, which means Joey Chan just misses out. So too, Sua Falongo. And that is your team for the Melbourne Storm, as we know it so far for the grand final. The Penrith Panthers, Brian, take it away.
Yeah, hit the music, please.
Oh, yeah.
Fullback, Dylan Edwards. Hang on, whoa, is this P. Diddy? Oh, we can't play P. Diddy.
No,
Scrap that. Go to the next one, please. The wingers, Taruva. And hang on, is this R. Kelly? Mate, you can't play him either.
Yeah.
Get him off. Go to the next one. Taruva and is this Rolf Harris? Are you feeding him? Get this off, tourist. Go. No, we can't go to any of them. I'll have the same music as Sugar, please. Yeah. Edwards, fullback. Taruva. Your wingers. Your centres, Tungor and Alamotti. Your halves, Luai, Cleary. Front row, Leota, Fisher Harris, Kenny. Was he the first try scorer last year, Mitch Kenny?
Oh, geez, he might have. Yeah, he was off the short kickoff.
Back rowers, Garner, Martin, and Isaiah Yeo. Here we go, the bench. Roy Schneider, number 14 jersey. Lindsay Smith, Liam Henry, and Matt Eisenhuth. That's your Penrith Panthers.
Casey McLean, the 18. What a great year that youngster's had. The stage is set, Brian.
What a game.
Ashley Klein, the referee. The touch judges, David Munro and Chrissy Sutton. And the bunker goes to Grant Atkins. We are set for an absolute epic.
Can't be a beauty. Just on that, what's happened? I know we were trying to get the G train in, the G man, Adam G. He's nowhere to be seen.
I know.
Can someone tell us what's happened there? Is he?
Well, we had the replay before about the prelim, which was it's on now at Fox.
That was last year.
Yeah,
something's gone down.
The G man was at the helm there. Let's go back before we go forward. The 2020 grand final. In fact, before we do that, Brian.
Yeah.
There are 8 players who have been involved in all 5 grand finals for the Panthers.
8.
Can you name them?
I'm going to go Edwards.
Yep.
Tick.
Yep.
To'o.
Do it without looking at the team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Edwards, To'o. Yes.
Cleary.
Yes.
Jerome.
Yes.
Isaiah.
Yes.
Liam.
Yep.
Fisher Harris.
Correct.
Moses.
Correct. And, of course, the coach. Now, for the Melbourne Storm.
That wasn't that hard.
For the Melbourne Storm, there are only 4.
Okay, Nate, I'll go one for you. Out of this list, how many of these people, the 50 people that were at P. Diddy's party, were?
What? I'm not playing this game.
Okay.
No. Who are the 4 from Melbourne?
For the 4 from Melbourne, that played in 2020. Pappenhausen.
Yes.
Jerome.
Correct.
Money.
Yep. One more. Nelson did.
Nelson.
He's out. No, but he's out. Yep, so he won't be playing. There's a 4th.
There's a fourth. Xavier? No, he was down there. Pappenhausen.
Jerome.
Yeah.
And Money. Yep.
Money. Wasn't Harold. Wasn't Willie Warbrick. Tui.
No.
Not Tui. Oh, Christian
Welsh.
Welsh.
Christian Welsh, folks. But here's how it played out in the 2020 National Rugby League Grand Final. The Melbourne Storm and the Panthers.
Wade for Addo-Carr. He got the ball back inside. There's a Melbourne try on here.
At the moment, the Panthers have had no rub of the green.
And the kick by Smith. Yep. It's there. Another 2 on the board for Melbourne. On its way. Touch judges. Yep. They haven't moved. The flags are up. Out to Cleary with a wide ball, and then a dummy, and then a lofted ball inviting Vunivalu. Vunivalu down, up again, breaks the tackle. There's a chase on, but Vunivalu inside the 20. He'll run the length of the field almost. Smith away for Nelson. So far, Solomona, and he's short. 5 gone though. Oh, knocked out of the grasp of Smith. This will be interesting.
Okay,
this might be a try for the captain. Here's Pappenhausen. He's made a break. Over halfway. Pappy's on his way again. They're not improving. Melbourne take first points in the second half. Yo tapping it in. Picked up by To'o.
Yep.
I don't know. It's come to Cleary. Shows it to Tamo. Gone to Luai. Now to Crichton. Crichton's tried to break them. He has. Has he got the try though? Morrisau for Luai. He floats a ball for Mansour. They won't take that one off him, surely. Mansour has scored for the Panthers. They're coming back. Here's Cleary looking for the line, and he makes it. Cleary has reached out and planted the ball. The eagle has landed. Melbourne have won it.
Challenges.
Melbourne have won it.
A few things that you learned from that commentary, Brian White did anyway. We've spoken about how the gun commentators, when they're calling a field goal, they won't watch where the ball goes. They'll watch the player to see how they react, because the player will tell you whether they've kicked the field goal or they haven't.
Mm-hmm.
You heard there in the commentary, the Rabs, he said the touch judges haven't moved. So there was a kick from the sideline. He clearly was watching the touch judges. They hadn't moved, which told him this is possibly and most probably going over the post. The other thing we learned there is a Stephen Crichton try, which got him back in the game. They've relied on that the last 4 grand finals.
Yeah.
The intercept against South Sydney.
Yep.
He scored against Parramatta.
First try scorer, thank you very
Yes,
much.
and the big try last year.
Yeah.
So they missed that, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They got this game on Fox League now. We're just watching it. That was their they were targeting both wingers with their kicks. Yeah, because Melbourne got the real big jumpers.
Yeah.
They got Coates and Will Warbrick. So I would expect they're still going to do the same thing. Eli Katoa got 2 from kicks.
Yes.
Remember that one was a back.
Correct.
So I think that's part of their game plan.
It's not just the wingers, Brian. So if you go through the height of the centres and the wingers, in every position, so whoever's marking who, so Warbrick will be marking, he's on the...
he's got Taruva.
He's got Taruva.
Bahama. Come on,
and he's got
mama.
him comfortably by nearly 10 centimetres.
Easy.
Meany's comfortably got
Alamotti.
Taruva is the shortest of all of them, funny enough.
To'o.
No, Taruva is.
Yeah.
To'o is comfortably covered by Coates.
Yeah.
And...
Alamotti.
and Tungor.
And Jackie Howarth.
And Jackie Howarth. In fact, Jackie Howarth is actually on...
he's on the left.
He's on the left, taking on Alamotti.
Yeah.
And on the left-hand side is all... Yeah,
so
mate, they've got them all covered very comfortably.
And that's what... It was pretty obvious what they were trying to do.
Yep.
They were... What wasn't even sort of cross-kicking. Was they were aiming for Katoa.
Yes.
It's going to be a great game.
Can't wait.
I just had a look here. I didn't realise this. Missed tackles. They missed 40 tackles against Melbourne the last time they played.
Yeah.
Panthers.
Yep. And
if you remember when Manly beat Penrith, did you remember that game? I think it was round 4 at Brookvale.
Yep.
When they were just zinging it. They were shifting it to an edge, just even off the kickoff, back to the middle, and then back to the edge again.
You can't play in their hands.
No, but what they were doing was they got them towards the back end of the first half, and they got them at the back end of the second half when they were just buggered. The Penrith forwards were, because you know how we watch them when they do a kick chase, they just walk back, allow their wingers to do.
Sometimes they don't move.
Yeah, allow their wingers to do all that coming out of trouble. Well, they had to move in defence, and it was quite evident that they were out of gas.
Wow.
Those the middle forwards. So 2
great coaches going at it. It's going to be an epic battle. Cameron Munster's been in the media this week. Here's what he had to say on Ryan Pappenhausen.
Oh, he's just got speed and X factor. You know, like speed kills in our game now, and I wish I had a little bit of it. Sometimes it helps me, sometimes it doesn't. But I just think for us, just him on the ball. His support play is ridiculous. He's got a big motor, a bit like Dylan Edwards. You know. Very fit fullbacks, and they're always around the contest and always around the ball. When you've got guys like that really involved and really around the ruck, it obviously causes a lot of drama for middles and forwards. And yeah, he's been playing some great footy the last couple of weeks, and he's just getting more confident each and every week with that leg.
Very rarely you'll see two fullbacks come into a grand final, both presenting or owning a Clive Churchill already. That's the case for Edwards and Ryan Pappenhausen.
And you're going to tell me the Clive codes, aren't you?
I'll tell you with Shawnee later on.
Okay.
I'll tell you the Clive code.
This
I can
is
tell you
good.
this. There's only 5 players who qualify. There you
Do you
go.
want to just tell the listeners what the Clive code, what are some of the categories?
I'll give you the categories, but I'll give you the answers later if you want to do your own homework.
Okay.
So the categories are no winger, centre or bench player have ever won the Clive Churchill.
Tick, tick, tick. This is a bit like, what's that game you play when you flick them
Guess
down?
who?
Guess who?
Okay. 24 of the last 26 had played for state of origin or their country.
24 out of 26.
Had already played for their state
Who's the
or
two that
country.
didn't?
And the lucky last one, 24 of the 26,
24 out of 26?
or 23 of the 26, one of the two, were aged between 23 and 27.
23.
So that's the sweet spot there. That's the key metrics. Only 5 players in this grand final will qualify. 1300 01 1170 is the way to have your say. Just on winning awards, Cameron Munster, what are his thoughts around his halves partner Jerome Hughes winning this year's Dally M tomorrow night?
Oh, they're both class players. Nathan will probably go down as one of the best halfbacks the game's seen, or if not the best halfback that anyone's ever seen, with the way his resume is at the moment, with how old he is and what he's been able to accomplish with the Penrith Panthers. But I just like the way Jerome's going about his business. He come down here as a fullback, a bit like Cooper Cronk. He wasn't a traditional half, and he worked entirely on his game. And Jerome's no different. He's worked really hard on his game, and he doesn't get the accolades that he probably should get, Jerome. But we know how much of an integral part he is to our team, and he's just a massive player on the big moments and the big stage. And you've seen that with New Zealand last year. Took him, ended up pumping us a fair bit for Aussies, but just the way he's just involved his game with myself and Paps being out the majority of the year, and be able to steer the team to a minor premiership and now getting us to a grand final is just something that I'm very proud of, to be able to call him a mate, and hopefully he gets the chocolates on the Dally M night.
Okay, there you go. Crap stat me, please, tourists, because there's some cracking crap stats.
Crap stack.
These are beauties. These are absolutely beauties. NRL.com. The Storm have scored 213 points in their past 5 games. The Panthers, they can become the first club in 58 years to win 4 consecutive grand finals. Storm halfback Jerome Hughes makes game 150. What a way to play a grand final, maybe win a Clive. Panthers winger Brian To'o, he has scored 9 tries in 11 games against the Melbourne Storm. Speaking of the Melbourne Storm coach, Craig Bellamy will equal Wayne Bennett's record of 10 grand finals as a coach, and the Panthers love this time of year. They have conceded an average of less than 10 points in their last 11 finals matches, 9.6 to be exact. They've met twice this year, 8-0 to Melbourne. Round 24, it was 24 points to 22 Melbourne again. But not forgetting, Nathan Cleary missed a rare kick from in front. So it is game on. It is absolutely game on.